Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video I'm going to be looking at the Nissan Leaf. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Tim Daly Nissan here in Murray, Utah, for giving me some time with this Leaf. I'll include a link to the website in the description down below. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. So powering this is a single electric motor setup paired to a 60 kilowatt hour battery pack, providing this with 214 horsepower and then 212 miles of electric driving range. Before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you're in some more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, you guys can see here with all of the metallic gray paint, looks pretty sharp. And then same thing with the headlight design. Again, they haven't changed too much with the Leaf over the years, but it still looks pretty cool. Got the new style of Nissan logo there on the front. And I mean, you can tell right off the bat, it's a Leaf. I feel like it's got kind of like an iconic style now. Now around the side here, our turn wheel setup is 215 by 50 by 17 in the front and over in the rear. You can see here with the wheel design, very interesting how it's all blacked out in the center, and then you got like the little silver tips there. Speaking of silver, you got chrome here on the door handles. And then here's your full side profile with the Leaf, so it's kind of like a little hatchback. And this leads us to the key fob, if it'll focus. There we go, Nissan logo, lock and unlock for the doors, and then also for the charging port. Now popping over to the rear, the popper for the hatch is just down below the Nissan logo. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty spacious here in the back. The loading floor is really low, so it helps out quite a bit with vertical space in the rear. And then it is hydraulic, so you just have a grab handle to plop that back down. You can see the Nissan logo, SV Plus here on the back as well. And then look at the taillights. Pretty cool. Taking a few steps back. There's the rest of the rear. And, ooh. So taking a look at the door panel in the rear, there's a little bit of soft touch. It's like cloth trim where you can rest your arm. I think they've gone with the piano black trim there. And then here are the seats. Pretty cool looking with the design all down the center. Pop in quickly. Legroom's not too bad. Got a little bit of knee space. And we got some charging ports down below. And then headroom, I mean, it's sloped a little bit, but I mean, that fit back here. Now taking a look at the front door panel, hard touch here at the top, but then soft touch down below in those two areas. All of our window controls, front one's automatic. Door lock and unlock. Blind spot warning with the mirrors too. And then here's the front seat. Again, we got that like blue throughout the seat adjustments here on the side. And then you can see here with the charge port release, steering assist, got heated steering wheel function as well. Now taking a look at the steering wheel here, you can see soft touch all around. You got more of that blue stitching. Practical controls here in the front, including our cruise control, volume controls, voice command controls, all the normal stuff. And then Nissan still gives you traditional stocks here on the back. And then the gauge cluster is pretty straightforward. You've got the speedometer there. You can see it says E-pedals off. That's like your regen. It shows us how much range we have and our state of charge and all of that. So pretty straightforward. So this does have a 360 camera system in reverse. You guys can see trajectory on its turn with the steering wheel. Nice thing to have. And then you can see we have the news network that targets EV buyers absolutely perfectly. We've got physical controls on either side for the car, pretty easy to use. Got your little volume control and then for the tuner as well. So I like the mix between the screen and the physical buttons. It makes it easy to use. And then we've got our little climate control situation down below. Heated seats with this. That's to turn the car on or off and the charging ports and all that. Eco mode here, and then you can see the E-pedal if you want to turn that on or off. Just click that switch. And this just shows you how to use this funky transmission selector. It's very interesting to say the least. This trim's interesting on the dash too. The glove box there. And you can see the cup holders here, parking brake. Pretty good. I like this stitching here on the top as well. Now here's a quick look at the window sticker here for the 2025 Leaf. You can see all the standard equipment with this, and then you can see here with the total MSRP $38,245, and let's see how it drives. Let's talk about visibility before we set off. There's visibility of the hood. Both mirrors do have blind spot monitoring. Do it the rest of the rear. Very interesting with that little joystick shifter. Got the E-pedal on. Something that fascinates me is Nissan's got the Ariya now, and that's a much more advanced EV in a lot of ways. Obviously with some of the interior tech compared to this, but also just, you know, the fact that it's dual electric motor setup, has more range. Like it's just in a different category. The Leaf is kind of a relic in a way. Which, the thing that's crazy is this still has as much range as some brand new EVs coming out. So, it shows you how good of a job Nissan did with the original Leaf. But the Leaf has increased in range. I mean, that has something to mention. You know, it's got a 60 kilowatt-hour battery pack now and over 200 miles of range. I think the original Leaf had like maybe 100 miles of range. But still, you don't see a lot of... There's not really a lot of affordable EVs in general, but especially just how the Leaf is set up. And I think that's why Nissan keeps making it the way they make it, is because it's ultimately a price point car in the EV market. There's plenty of expensive EVs. There's not a lot of affordable ones. And this happens to be one of those few affordable ones. Steering is super effortless. Wow. I mean, the acceleration is really smooth. I actually have an EV tester for the week. It's the Toyota BZ4X. I mean, that's a good example. That thing has barely over 200 miles of range, and it's got a bigger battery pack, and it's supposed to be a quote-unquote new EV. It's a lot more expensive than this, I can tell you that. It's like over 50 grand, I think. Definitely pricey. But yeah, the regen on this is it's solid. This is just easy to drive. Yeah, I like the smooth actuation with everything. And you know, like most EVs, obviously you hear a little bit of whirring from the motor, but most of the noise you get is road noise. That's one of the things you have to get used to with EVs. It doesn't take that long though. Oh, we're about to get up to our acceleration area. Should be pretty fun. Again, I really like the drive of this. It's really comfortable. Oh, we got lucky. Acceleration here. Traction control went a little bit, but it's not insanely fast, but it's got some power. Again, 214 horsepower, so it's not insane with the power outputs. But yeah, overall, I mean, it drives well. It's comfortable, and like I said, it's not like a lot of the EVs you see on the market. But the thing this has going for is it's affordable, and the Leaf's been out for a while, so it's proven itself. So let me know what you guys think about the Nissan Leaf. Do you think this is still relevant within the EV market? I think since we don't really have affordable EVs, I think that this is definitely relevant because it gives an affordable option.